Greetings from nature. This week's topic is about Axis. Again, the app that I've been working on. As a software engineer, I've been exploring Swift programming language for Apple platforms. And, those are the ones that I'm using personally. And over time, after hundreds of days of my paper journaling routine, um, after hundreds of evening reflections, I've came to that point where I need to come up with a better solution for habit tracking from my own needs. The thing is that each and every evening I have those 6 columns, 6 habits each and every day that I need to decide on whether they are completed or not. And when I complete all of them, I mark it as a streak. It means that I was successful in achieving what's important to me. So after those days, I've decided I need help, and I need to eliminate a certain amount of friction when it comes to habit tracking. So that's why Axis really exists. And Axis solves a couple of main problems for me. The first one being that whenever I'm away from my paper journal and I sense it during the day that I've managed to complete a habit, then I just turn my wrist and mark it as completed, right? So that's the good use case. Another one is that, it may be raining, you don't want to open your paper journal, and, so it's going to get wet. You rather turn your wrist and record it in digital format again. So bad weather conditions, right? But also, we are carrying digital devices at all times. I mean, nearly 100% certainty that we have it on us, at least a smartwatch, if not a smartphone. So, why would I introduce, be it a smaller pocket notebook? Uh, yeah, it was kind of impractical for me. I just wanted to have this single paper journal, and this one is a central operating system of my life where I keep all the important information. So that's my routine to capture digitally during the day whenever I'm on the go or away from my paper journal, and in the evening I open the paper journal and check my digital app called Axis, the one I've been working on, which shows the current status of all the habits that are important to me. So I don't need to think additionally about whether I completed them or not. It's already reflected, right? Because I did that during the day. So it's kind of a streamlined experience when it comes to paper journaling for me. And someone would call it an unnecessary dependency, but for me, it's a convenience that I get to track my habits, whether I have a paper journal or not. It doesn't matter. So that's the way I work. I duplicate the habit tracking information. I track it in analog, I track it in digital, and it's in 2 places. And the advantage of having that information in digital is also that you can get to more insight much quicker, right? Because that compute gives you a lot of possibilities that you can leverage to your own benefit. So I think that's another benefit. And the thing is, we have to be aware of that boundary, and we have to draw it ourselves. um, if you are using a paper journal, you know that there is a digital and there is analog, right? And we have to be conscious where each of those methods is more practical in what contexts. And Axis is exactly evolution of my own journaling practice, and I've decided to make it more practical for myself by doing that app. Just being able to have a habit tracker on me at all times, but also not giving up on the analog method that helps me slow down and really just be more intentional and be with myself. No distractions. So there are benefits that each of those two worlds bring, and I've decided to leverage benefits of the both sides, right? It's not black and white. I believe it's kind of an hybrid approach, and this hybrid approach is something I'm eager to explore. So if that's something that's interesting to you, I recommend subscribing, because I'm gonna be exploring this topic further in the upcoming videos. I'm recording on a weekly basis, so uh, make sure to also check out my previous videos where I talk about various tips regarding paper journaling, but also regarding self-awareness, digital minimalism, and tech independence, which is really just my personal path from digital slavery to freedom, from overwhelm to a place where I decide where a digital tools is beneficial to me and when it's not. An analog method could be a better way. So thank you for watching and investing a couple of minutes of your daytime or nighttime into my video, and see you next week. Cheers.